Hello, 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 and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So, Leo, this is your monthly reading for August 7th till September 7th, 2020, or whenever you come along this message. Whew. Are you guys ready? There is this, as it's coming, it's like you can hear the breeze, the wind in the back. The wind, because it's not a gentle breeze, it's actually like a forceful wind. Your song, Leo, is No Tears Left to Cry by Ariana Grande. Come out even when it's raining out. Can't stop me now. Can't stop, so shut your mouth. So there's an energy here of somebody that has had enough. Again, these are general readings, so this can either be you or you can reverse the energy depending on what situation you're in. But regardless of what it is, whether this is work or love, there is somebody here that has had enough. There's somebody here that has had enough, and what is coming to mind is a unicorn. It's like you have either had enough of waiting or hoping or wishing for things to come to pass, or waiting and hoping and wishing for things to just magically come to you. And the thing is that you have recently realized that you are to take actions. There is no just you sitting back and waiting. There are steps that you have been guided to take. There are a lot of, I feel that there's a lot of spiritual messages coming to you, or have been coming to you, and you have kind of been ignoring them because you are unsure if this was really the path that you were supposed to go down. But the thing is that because you didn't take the actions in the recent past, you have seen how that has kept you stuck, or how there has really been no change in your situation. So it's like you're finally at that point where you're either ready to release something, or you have recently released something or someone. And it's kind of like, if you're releasing someone from the past, or let's say you have broken up a connection, you have broken up, whether it's friends or a lover or whatever, it's like this person or these individuals, if they're friends or whatever, family members, it's like they don't want you to go because they know how much of an asset you are to them. So there is some type of either happiness or joy, or some type of strength energetically wise that you bring to this person or to these people, and they do not want to let you go. They do not want you to walk out. But it's like you have been guided for a very long time now to get yourself out of these situations, to get yourself out of these connections. And whatever occur in the recent past, whether it was somebody that you found out that either one particular person or a group of people betrayed you in a way that you never thought possible, was it's kind of like your ancestors trying to push you to realize that you have outgrown these individuals, in the sense that where you're headed, or where it is that your path is taking you, no longer is in alignment with these individuals. For some of you, that did bring a lot of confusion. It did bring some type of either depression or anxiety as to how was it that you were supposed to move on, with feeling like you didn't have anyone in your back corner, feeling like you had nobody to kind of lean on. Because as humans, by nature, we always want to be around other people. So it's kind of like, Leos, you were isolated in some type of way, where this isolation kind of happened, and it felt like it was very unfair, but it was very necessary, because when you were guided, when you were asked to walk away from something, you chose not to. So in a way, to show you that this individual or those individuals were people that you were supposed to, they served their purpose when it came to the lessons that you had to learn, and you didn't want to accept that, you didn't want to recognize that. Let's put it this way. So in order for for you to kind of just get like your aha moment and get your clarity. Secrets of things, and it's not so much things that are being done at the moment. I feel these are betrayers that go further back. But now it is that they're being revealed, so that by you seeing the betrayals from the past that are just recently revealed, you can see and recognize the patterns. That it's kind of like that tough love type of thing, like from God, from spirit, where it is like, if this person did something minor, let's say when you were being asked to walk away, you kind of try to make an excuse for their behavior. So now it's like everything that they have done has been revealed to you, so that you can see that it's a pattern, and you can see that it's not just the minor things. These are definitely energies and individuals that you're not supposed to be around. And that is really the heavy emphasis of it. It's like, when it comes to your alignment, when it comes to that balance within yourself, the only thing really holding you back, I do feel that a lot of you have started or have gotten kind of like down pat when we're talking about your spirituality, what it is that you see yourself for the future, and what it is that you're supposed to be doing. But it's like, finally, the only thing holding you guys back is the one thing that you have to release, or the one person that you have to release. And it is about, like, this month is about you not lying to yourself, you not making excuses for others' behavior. So and I don't know why they're showing me a turtle. No, I feel like I need water. So, like when something startles a turtle, or when they want to protect themselves and stuff like that, they retreat back into their shell. And that is kind of like what is being shown. It's like, this is not the time for you to retreat back into a shell and hide. And the thing is that if you do try to, it's like your shell is going to be shaken to the core, so that you can come out and face what it is that you have lied to yourself about, face what it is that you have been chasing, or what you have been trying to manifest that has not come through, because of the simple fact that it's not in alignment with your future. It is not in alignment with your path. Caterpillars turn into butterflies, but I'm not exactly sure what the stage of the caterpillar itself means spiritually, but I do feel that it's going to mean something significant for someone. There is this caterpillar energy that is either surrounding you or surrounding a current situation that you're in. Maybe this, and I don't know why this is coming up, but this could be the idea, like a spark of an idea, or and again, do not hold, like, do not hold it to like the word to the T, because again, I don't know what the caterpillar stage spiritually actually means, because I haven't looked it up. But what is coming up is that, like, that spark of idea, or that beginning process of, having this thought, or wanting to start to put things into, it's kind of starting to make a plan for what it is that you're trying to manifest, what it is that you're trying to birth, what it is that you're trying to create in this world. And again, you guys know I have a dog, so they're not in the room, but they're still going to bark from time to time, so just ignore them. Anyways, it is about, so there's something this month that is going to, like, either since an idea that is going to spark, or something that you're going to see, or maybe a struggle, or something so simple, like, oh, I'm having issue like opening this bottle, and it's like an idea is going to spark of how you can make it easier for people that struggle with it, or etc. But pay close attention, because whatever idea is coming, whatever it is going to seem or sound silly when you're talking about it to yourself in your head, but it is something that is going to start like the small idea, but if you follow it through, it's going to turn into something huge, and it's going to turn into some, like, it comes in combination with your path, what it is you're supposed to be doing. I do feel that a lot of you are creators of actual things, not just services provided, but actual things, tangible things that people can use, that people can hold, that can help make someone's life easier, if that makes sense. And the funny thing is that as these And I know we're going back to the secrets and the things, the betrayals that are being revealed. It's like you knew that all of this was underneath it all, but you didn't know exactly what it was. So it was kind of like out of mind, out of sight. So as long as you didn't think about it, as long as it wasn't revealed, then you kind of swept it on the rug and pretended like it didn't exist, even though intuitively you knew that this individual, or those, if it was more than one, had betrayed you to a point that should have allowed you to open your eyes to see where it is that you have been letting yourself down. So that self-reflection with yourself, kind of like really having that talk with yourself as to why it is that you allow, or you have continued to allow, others to treat you so poorly, because that's what I'm really hearing. And in this space, whether you're meditating or praying, there is this nurturing energy that I feel. And it when I say nurturing, it's not revealing to me whether it's feminine or masculine. It is just literally like, it's kind of like the whole universe has your back. Everyone has your back. Everybody is rooting for you. Everybody wants to like cheer for you. Everybody wants to see you successful. So it's about no longer sabotaging your own progress, no longer sabotaging your growth, no longer sabotaging your blessings. So even though it may seem, or through the things that I've said, may sound like you're going to have a rough month, I do feel that this is more of like the starting energy of like kind of like what you have gone through in the past month. And this is more of like your clarity or your confirmation that your intuition was right on point. Your intuition was leading you the right way when it comes to moving forward. There is a chase. And again, you can put this, whether it's love, friendship, career, work, but there is a chase. The energy that I'm picking up for the chase is more of like chasing yourself. So you're chasing yourself in a sense, or in a way of wanting to get to the point or to the place where you feel that you should have been at. So it's like you're doing whatever it is that you're being guided to do. You're no longer making excuses. You're no longer holding back, but you're pushing forward very strongly and very eagerly. Now, with that being said, is be careful that while you're doing that, you are not doing it from a place, let's say, of revenge, that you have your intentions clearly set in your mind as to why it is that you want to accomplish this, or why it is that you're chasing, if you are chasing a person, why. Because I feel that even though the brokenness, that part, that shadow side of yourself, is what is allowing you in a sense to kind of stand up, to go ahead and move forward, it can also, if you decide or you choose to stay in that energy for too long, can also kind of blindside you and lead you down a path that you really don't want to go to. Not so much as to, is more about, this is not so much like physical, like out things, this is more like internally. So make sure that even if your shadow side is helping you stand up and move forward, it's like a reminder to make sure that everything is healed before moving forward. Make sure that you have healed those wounds completely before moving forward. Because even if you are in a space of being completely done, or it's like that sense of like, I'm done with the BS type of thing. And it's like, okay, you're done with the BS. We get it. But did you find the root cause of the BS? Why excuse me, why is it that you continue to attract? Why is it that you continue to attract that BS? And it's like, whatever it is that you have to do to get yourself up, whatever it is that you have to do to get yourself to a point where you can, you know, start working towards releasing the person or the people or the situation from the past. It's like you go ahead and you do it, but do not forget that there are things that need to be healed and are not meant to be suppressed, because the longer that you suppress them down, the more that they grow, and then when they come out with vengeance. And I feel that a lot of you have experienced that, a lot of you have realized that and recognized that. So it's like wanting to move forward, wanting to finally release this, but also wanting to get to the root or the root cause of why it is that you have attracted that into your life so many times before. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick out an Isis card for this month for you guys. And then we're going to go ahead and clarify. So since your water gave us mainly mostly the past, so what the challenges are, or the challenges that you're overcoming, we're going to get your main energy from the Isis Oracle card, and then we're going to go ahead and clarify what it is exactly that you should be doing and what the future holds for you. All right, so your card, Leo, is Life Restored, Priestess of the Phoenix. Let's see if I know there's one of these bells that would actually hold them up for me. I don't think it's this one. Let's see. Maybe if I don't talk. Let me see. Because there's one of them that is kind of like at an angle. I think it's this one. Okay, Life Restored. I just gotta like now breathe into it, right, guys? All right. Spiritual resurrection is gifted to you now. Whatever part of you or your life you thought to be dead is being revived and will flourish back into life. Just as the phoenix rises from the fire, transition from death into life, so too, excuse me, guys. Just as the phoenix rises from the fire, transitions from death to life, so too will you rise again, healed and renewed. And that is the main thing here, is like healed. You are meant to be healed through all of this. Not just rise from the ashes, not just rise and get to a place where it's like you're repeating the same cycles. This is kind of like your chance or your opportunity to really heal everything. So let's go ahead and see what is the advice to let go of the challenges. Give me 3 cards for the advice. Alrighty, so 3 cards. Okay, so we have the 2 of Cups in the reverse, the 9 of Wands in the reverse, and then we have the Wisdom Teacher in the upright. So with the 2 of Cups in the reverse, we're looking at, and actually guys, because I feel that for some reason some of these readings are going to have longer, how do you call it? We're going to go ahead and we're going to focus the camera down on the cards, because it'll just make it easier than having to raise them all. So we have the 2 of Cups in the reverse towards you guys, the 9 of Wands in the reverse, and then we have the Wisdom Teacher. So with the 2 of Cups in the reverse, whether if it was one person or a job or something that you lost, or friends or whatever, as you can see here in the back, There's this one person and a horse, and then there's two other horses here. So what I'm picking up is either someone or something that for a very long period of time made you feel complete. It was kind of like the way that it was something that allowed you to identify yourself as a person. It helped you identify yourself, and it's like without this thing or without this person, you kind of lost your identity. So with the Nine of Wands in the reverse, and we see death here in the back, it's like this type of thought or this type of mentality where one believes that someone or something completes them needs to be released. It needs to be overcome. And if you are unsure of how to do that with the wisdom teacher, it's like there's somebody that is coming in either to guide you or to bring you the clarity, or you're being asked to seek help from someone that has worked in this type of field, or someone that may be able to bring you the guidance that it is that you're seeking. Now, if no one has come forward, maybe this is the action that you're meant to take. Maybe you're meant to go ahead and take an action to help you get the clarity on how it is that you find that balance or that complete alignment within yourself, because a lot of you have been struggling with that. So it's like right now the advice for you Leos is to go ahead. It's like, yeah, you want to go ahead and you want to dance in the rain, and that's fine, but you have to go ahead and allow yourself to go ahead and seek the help. With the Two of Cups, we have the Lady of Swords in the reverse. So again, it's like somebody that really is having this is kind of like an identity crisis. Someone that really does not know which way to go. So in a way, you tend to go ahead and just, throw on some fancy clothes or throw on this smile on your face. Like, even if that's what you're wearing on your face at the moment, it's just a smile, to kind of like pretend that everything is okay. With the Dreamer of Pentacles, it's like there has been opportunity in the past for you to release this, to overcome this, to recognize that you alone are enough. And when those opportunities were presented to you, you didn't take them. You didn't take them and you ignored them. And now the dogs are really barking. With the Three of Wands in the reverse and the mat, the thing here is, some of you, either because of the title or because of the, how can I put it this way? Because of the status that you hold, you are afraid to ask for help. Either because you feel that no one is really going to get, or because maybe you feel that those that look up to you or whatever are going to look at you in a different way. And it's like, you can't allow what others are going to think again, or what others are going to say, to stop you from seeking help. Because from time to time, we all need help. We all need guidance. And that's what you have to remember. So let's go ahead and see, what is the outcome for these energies? What is the outcome for these energies? What is the outcome for the Two of Cups and the Lady of Swords? As long as the advice is taken, we have the Eight of Swords. What I'm picking up here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tell you, and it's all eights, guys. So to someone, this 888, so 3 8, the number 8 may be very significant for you guys this month. But what we're looking at here with the Eight of Swords in the upright is she's up there and she's sleeping. And then it's like the other girl is underneath and she's just kind of like wishing or hoping. And it's like, as you go ahead and you go inward, as you go ahead and you heal the things that you have to heal, as you go ahead and you seek that advice and you go ahead and you really get to the core of the problem, One, when it comes to those restless nights, when it comes to that anxiety, when it comes to that craziness, when it comes to that overthinking, when it comes to that pain, when it comes to that depression, all of that is being released. You're no longer going to be stuck here worrying. You're going to be able to rest. You're going to be able to move forward. You're going to be able to start enjoying life again. With the Eight of Cups in the reverse, it's like regardless of whatever brought you pain, as you can see, she's inside this fish, but she's still swimming upward. Because not even being inside of us, like, the stomach of a fish is going to stop her. No, with all jokes aside though. But with this Eight of Wands, it's like shutting out the world, shutting out all of those that have told you that you couldn't, all of those that kind of wanted to keep you suppressed and wanted to keep you down, and really allowing yourself to listen to that voice that is inside of you. Because for so long, you were so focused or so held on to holding on to the words of others and not yourself. Now, the Eight of Wands, and what I like about this is like literally he's in there and he's like mummified, like being ready to be buried or put underground, right? We have the fire, we have her, and she has all of these beautiful things coming out of her, and she has this little circle thing. I don't even know what the heck is inside of there. But the whole thing is, as you come out of this, it's like that old you, those old patterns, those old behaviors, those old addictions, all of that old crap that you have been carrying around for so long is being released to never be picked up again. Because this time around, you listened, you went ahead and you chose to go ahead and seek the advice and seek the guidance that you have been asked to look for. So overall, even though there is a lot of releasing here, there is a lot of growth, there is transformation, this is all in an effort to get your life restored. What is your life restored? All of those things that you wish that you could have done, all of those opportunities that you feel that you missed, etc. This is your time, Leo, to regain all of that, to claim everything that is yours, everything that has always been yours, without having any resistance or without having any blockages, as long as you're willing to go ahead and take the steps necessary. And again, I feel that the number 888 is going to be very significant. You guys can go ahead and look that number up. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you for this month. As always, thank you for all the love and support. And I'll see you guys back next month with your monthly readings. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.